Welcome back, everyone. Now, Australian researchers announced today they're one step closer to finding a cure for the common cold, but it is still a few years from being there's still a few years from a wonder drug being in your local chemist.
Yeah, so in the meantime, we've found the best homemade remedies to fight the flu in your family. Amelia Burton is here to tell us more. So, Amelia, I mean, look, first of all, everyone I know seems to be getting the flu this winter.
I know, it's an absolute doozy this season. And one of the reasons for that is that the two main strains of flu that's out this season, we haven't seen it for a few years, so a lot of us...
Back in fashion.
Yeah, it's coming back, baby. And a lot of us haven't built the antibodies, particularly our kids out there, haven't got the antibodies to fight it. So that's why it's a doozy. And it tends to sneak up on you as well. And a lot of people feel like they get over it, and then suddenly it hits you again. So be warned, it's a big one.
It's pretty bad, particularly in Queensland, I've heard too. And how do we protect the little ones from catching it in the first place?
Yeah, look, there's a couple of really important tips, and they are kind of common sense tips, except you have to be really diligent with them. So things like covering your mouth when you're coughing or sneezing, keeping your hands away from your face. You know, you always sort of naturally want to touch your face. Using paper tissues instead of, you know, a soggy hanky and reusing that soggy hanky. That's a nice one. And of course, washing your hands, particularly after you've coughed or you've been out in a public space. Avoiding sharing, you know, your glasses and utensils and things like that. And if you do feel like you're coming down with something, or your kids are coming down with something, please stay at home. You know, a lot of people want to soldier on and they go to work and they end up infecting everybody else.
We're trying to teach Leo to cough into the arm doing that.
That's a really good one.
But what about garlic now? Let's get on to some remedies of this. Is garlic still the big #1, you know, knocks cold on the head?
Absolutely.
Yeah, David's a big fan of that.
Are you? Is that why you're going like this, Sonia?
Makes me a little bit gassy too.
Well, garlic is fantastic. It's one of our main superfoods. So it's got strong antispasmodic properties. Now, what antispasmodic is, you know, when you get a coughing fit or something like that.
Yes.
So it helps to prevent that. It also is a natural antibiotic as well. As I say, helps to stop you coughing, and it really opens up your respiratory tract. So it does help you to get over those coughs and that sort of thing. And because it has that anti-inflammatory property, it will help to do things like lower your fever as well.
Amelia, what about echinacea? Because we hear a lot about having the drops and...
It was like a wonder thing like 10 years ago.
Yeah, it's funny how it went in and out of fashion, but it is a really good natural remedy as well. The thing with echinacea is it increases your immune system. It's this thing called propoderm. And propoderm is a protein that helps to neutralise viruses, helps to boost your immune system, and it's an anti-inflammatory as well. Anything that's an anti-inflammatory will actually help to reduce your temperature, your fever. The great thing with echinacea is you can take it in a few different forms. You can take it in liquid form, or a lot of people have it in the capsules, where it's the root that's been dried and crushed up and had in the capsules. Take it with a bit of vitamin C, and that will help to increase the absorbability of it. And take it for about 10 or 20 days in a row. Don't take it all the way through.
Okay. What about the ancient Romans used a special mustard paste to get rid of a chest cold and bronchitis? Is this still do the trick? But then again, they did wear togas a lot.
They did. Look, I have to say, I haven't tried this myself, so it's not proven. But you basically mix up this paste with flour, egg, the mustard powder, and a bit of water. You create a paste, you put it on a handkerchief, and then you wedge it like almost like a handkerchief sandwich with the mustard in the middle. You put it on your chest, and that's meant to work.
How about just fix?
That's what I said. I know.
Thanks so much, Amelia. That's some good tips.
Thanks, Amelia. Now here's Jadie.